We just concluded the India Giving Day, the second India Giving Day proceedings for the day, but it's a movement, it's a ongoing activity. We have with us none other than Alex Counts, the person who thought of the India Giving Day concept and is the Executive Director of India Philanthropy Alliance. Alex, how was India Giving Day 2?
India Giving Day was so much bigger, so much more energetic, more organizations taking part. We had 33 instead of 25. We've raised more than $4 million,
wow.
And it's growing still. We're still within the date. But what I would say is the biggest result, the biggest thing that sticks in my mind is the creativity. All these 33 organizations and their volunteers and their staff and their board members were doing things to promote it that were we didn't even imagine was possible. Small things and big things, and what we're redefining is what India Giving Day is and how volunteers can participate. And boy, just the creativity was off the charts.
Thanks. Alex, for such an endeavor to succeed, you need the support, financial and otherwise, of other entities and big entities. Who played a role in making this happen, Alex?
Well, first of all, as of right now, the last time we looked, there were 1,100 unique donors donating $5 to $1 million to these organizations. Every donation is valued. But I have to say the Rural India Supporting Trust, that was not only a major supporter of the campaign, but also a supporter of Arogya World, made the largest grant in their history.
Wow.
RIST was a fantastic partner. They believe in this. This has become a core part of their approach to philanthropy. Also, the MacArthur Foundation, one of the oldest and most respected foundations in the country, came on this year. They've been supportive. And then hundreds and hundreds of others of people who decided to maybe give to one of these groups for the first time. Maybe they give every year to multiple ones, but we value all 1,100 donors and counting.
Well, thanks. Alex, we are at the Drexel campus. Drexel has been a phenomenal knowledge partner and more. Can you talk about the role of Drexel and its partnership?
Well, Drexel University has educated thousands of Indian students over the years. They know that this is a university that has become a kind of a corridor for Indians who want to study abroad and do it at a place that is affordable and that is friendly to Indians, and so it was a natural partner for us. And one of the key friends of the India Philanthropy Alliance, Vijay Chitnis, who's a friend of mine, he does fundraising for them from the Indian community here, people who've been very successful with Drexel alumni. And so he put this partnership together, kind of was a matchmaker. And from the very first meeting with the staff here, it was just, we realized it was a perfect partnership, and I think it'll go on for a long time.
That's phenomenal to hear. My last question to you, Alex, is, in many people's minds, time is divided as pre-COVID and post-COVID. And have you seen any trends towards specific giving post-COVID? What has been the giving trends in the last couple of years? And how has the giving community been responding to the last 2 years of the philanthropic activities?
I think that Indian American donors to India really spiked in 2021 because the second wave COVID that was so severe and it was so traumatic for India and Indian Americans. People lost loved ones. I mean, people I know, people you know, and yet that grew the philanthropic pie. I would estimate that Indian American giving to India probably increased at least 50% that year over any other year in history. And what we're seeing now is that growth is sustaining. That growth, people see that now after COVID, still that they've gotten their philanthropic kind of muscles and habit going, and we're trying to, through India Giving Day, sustain that generosity that came from a crisis to the crisis of poverty and lack of education, lack of health care that has been there for a long time. Let's attack the silent crisis with resources that people have, just like the very loud crisis of COVID second wave. And that's what we're trying to sustain, and we feel we're being successful.
Congratulations, Alex, on an amazing India Giving Day 2. The bar has been raised, not just for India Philanthropy Alliance, but for the entire Indian diaspora and people who love India and want to support India. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Venky.